Hi everybody, Squeak here. I just thought I'd do a review on a very fun game that I really enjoy called Guns Up. It's a free-to-play PvP game done by Valkyrie Studios, owned by PlayStation. Basically, you build a base. This is mine just here, I'll just give you a tour around. And you basically got to attack enemy players who build their bases, and they can attack you. Basically what the game is. It's very fun. It's sort of like a mixture of different genres, and yeah. And how you get new, you get the more you level up is by defeating enemy players. And there is no pay to win in this game, which is a good thing. Everything you see in this game you can earn by doing challenges or beating other players and leveling up. Like the gold you see, you can get by... Hold on. You find out. You can get by completing missions, like you see there. Objectives, you can get it as reward from beating other players, or you can get it as your daily rations, which is a login award you get you get once per day as you log in. There you go, I just got some now on an example. And you can use the gold, or you got the other resource, which your keys you get from doing defeating enemy players as well, and you use them to open these chests, which contain all different bits and bobs which you need to unlock new units, new buildings, and grow your base. And each building and unit starts at level 1. And another resource you get is ammunition, which is your currency you need for buying and upgrading all your units and stuff. You also unlock cards as well, which you can place on your units. Let me just find my barracks on. Forgive me. There we go. Right. Cards that you can improve your units. And for example, you start off with bomb cards, and if you get 3 of the same cards, it ranks it up to level 2 and level 3 and so on. Then you can attach them cards to your units, and it gives increase your unit stats for the units you like using. And the more you use that unit, the more that unit levels up and gets medals. You have challenges to complete, as you can see on the screen. I haven't completed that one yet, and that will give my troops an extra bonus to make that unit better. And you also get medals for completing them bonuses, which you can use here to upgrade your troops, so you can fit more cards on them. And like I said, these units are locked because I need to, you get them from random drops from these boxes, which you use the keys, your gold or your keys for. See, I have 600 gold and 25 keys. And you unlock these boxes yet again from defeating players. Oh, like, for example, I'll show you upgrading cards. Now 3 of the same card, I click that one, upgrade, and there you go. As simple as that. And you also have cards for your base, you can put into. And you can design your base however you want. Dynamite is used for changing the landscape. Like, I don't want destructor, you need dynamite, so you get rid of it. But you can't get these structures back. Once they're dead, they're dead. And keep that in mind, these structures can't be destroyed. So my word of advice is to build around your terrain. That's just my advice. Like, for example, I'll show you an example of upgrading a building. For example, I have my tower here. It's level 14, does that damage. I can upgrade it using the ignition. The light blue bar is what will happen if I upgrade it. For example, there you go, and it's actually better. And that's my base power. And you also offer level 1, and that's your amount of building points. Each building costs a different amount of building points. Like that costs 2 building points. That gives you 4 power. Like, for example, and you can place your sandbag wherever you want. As long as it doesn't interfere with another building. Like, you can rotate them, you can move them around, and I want it, I can just place it there. And if you're not happy with it, you can pick it up and move it again, or you can just remove it. And another criteria when you design your base, you can go into your tactical view, and you see the blue lights and circles. The circles are my anti-aircraft guns range, and the blue lights are what your building can see. Like, for example, this one is the cone of how far my mortars will fire, and that's the area of my mortaring. And you can set traps, like my mortars will hit this gas trap and fire barrel, and they will poison my enemies and set them on fire. This barbed wire slows them down. Then I've made a kill zone here, so they have to come up here and they get attacked by my pillbox and other incoming fire. But on their way there, they get mortared. And you can choose what units you want defending your base as well. Like, these are, and another thing is, you get veterans, which are troops that level up, which I'll show you in the next coming battle. That level up, and the more they level up, the better the troops are. And your veterans, you can pick what you want them to do from your base. Oh, nope. Where you want them to attack the enemy, find cover, or defend your HQ. I left them on default, which is they would just go behind the first lot of sandbags, which is here, and defend and hold their position and just defend what area they're holding. And there's a range of different types of troops. You can put your base cards in these, how to improve your base. Like, to summon paratroopers. That's just a squad that will automatically come out every 60 seconds. That increases my powers health. Increases my veterans. That summons a group of people when all my are the last stand that charge out. And you have 3 modes. If you join an alliance, which I highly recommend, just join any alliance, you get bonuses, and you can do alliance battle, which gives you extra cards and double XP and everything. It basically gives you double or anything when you do alliance stuff, and that's every, I think, 28 days for a week. I might be wrong. Then you have your basic wave defense against the AI, where you can either boot it up. I can show you quickly. where basically you have waves upon waves of enemies that come and attack your base from the AI. This is basically, I use it for testing how good my base is. And you get and it's a good way of getting free ammunition, which you can use to upgrade your units and a base. For example, sorry if I'm moving too fast. Just giving you a quick demo. They will always run from this way. And I can deploy, these are the cards I got in my HQ, where, as he said, I can summon paratroopers. Well, I can use that ability to summon paratroopers. So, whenever players attack your base, which I'll show you in a minute, they were attacking the AI like they are doing now, where I set all my troops. This is what you set your troops up to do, and how you set your buildings. You got loads of different fun abilities like that. The decoy, you got fire missiles. Also, there's a chance of dropping ammunition. Another thing is, if you're in this one, if your troops die, it's not the end of the world. So if your troops die when defending your base from being attacked by another player, or you send your veterans in against another player, if they die, they're dead. You have to train up more troops. You can't get them back. That you can train. Don't worry, you can train up more troops. And how your troops level up is by attacking enemy troops and structures. Oh, I'm just gonna quit this. I think this is a very underrated game. It's a lot of fun, but it doesn't really get the praise or, shall we say, a word, I'm looking for a word. Oh, I can't think of it now. It's all like the praise and like the big games get views and that lot, it should. It's a very underrated game. Plus it's free to play, so you're not losing anything. So I download it, give it a try. You don't like it, you haven't lost anything. It's a win-win. I'll show you the player screen. Basically, you attack 5 players and then you get what the things are. And you can tell what your basic power is, what, and the skulls of what level they are. Is how deadly are. Like, those are really deadly players and have really good, really high bases. You're starting off, I'd recommend 1 or 2 skulls. I'll show you the 3 different matches against a low player to a high player, and you can see it gives you a brief rundown of what you will get from fighting that person. You can also attack friends or have friends, or attack friends in your alliance as well, to test out their bases. Like, for example, I can attack. This is a good stream. Basically, this is my general line out, and you can change your lineup. Like, say I want to take sniper, you can change it. And you can always edit your troops here as well. Plus you got the card system, which you get from, yet again, random card packs. From either buying them with munitions. You can buy them with munitions, or you can get them from defeating enemy players. for example, I attack a really low player to begin with, so I won't actually need to take any cards with me. That you always get random cards during the match as well. Move out. And the amount of units and munitions you can take depending on your level. And the other thing is, it's cross-platform. So I'm playing on player 5, but I could be fighting against an Xbox player or PC. It's multi-platform based, which I love. And then these are your troops. You just basically, that's how much supplies I have. That depending on your level as well. And that's just your random, you get supplies or cards. I'm going to send out a group of riflemen to test their defences. The other thing is, you can only go as far as what your troops can see. So it's best to send out a scout force. I'm going to send out some more heavy hitter people. And because I'm attacking, you tab your truck. And note, if your truck gets destroyed, it's game over. You lose. That's how you beat the attacking force. You got to destroy you got to either hold them off for that amount of time, which the time changes on how difficult the player is that you're fighting against. The person's got to defend for that long, or destroy your truck. Are the ways that they can beat you. And how you beat them, you've got to destroy their HQ with your base. And you can use these cards to give you an S, like this one. I can tell them to attack. Focus Fire is one of my favourite cards. It's one of the most useful. You can tell your units to attack a specific target, which is so useful because the AI can be pretty dumb and only attack the first things they see. Decoys will draw enemy fire. Missiles are good, but only they don't have anti-aircraft guns. Like, when we fire my missile, I gotta take out their anti-aircraft gun first. There you go. And focus and rally flag, basically, you can use to direct where you want your troops to go as well. Another useful card. Like, say here, see that guy got a star over his head. That means he's level 1 and veteran. So he will. At the end of each battle, you'll get a veteran screen where you can choose what veteran from the amount of people you have left. So the amount of people that the soldiers survive to defend your base with. Here we go, for example. Because someone's attacked my base seriously, most of my veterans are either injured or dead. That's why I got some slots, and I got some cards. That's basically how the game goes. You basically rinse and repeat. But it can be quite challenging on some of the different tactics you can employ. You got. Let's upgrade this card. And you can also, if you've got a lot of dynamite, I don't normally use dynamite, I can recycle the dynamite and get a free card out of it. There you go. Like, for example. You have got your shop, which you can buy gold. That's the only thing you can buy. This is your shop. That I wouldn't recommend buying any of this stuff because you can get all this in game. It's not worth it. This is where you can buy your card packs. Like for example, I can use a mission to buy some more cards, which are very helpful. Dog tags are for your clan thing, your alliance-based stuff. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. You can gift your friends some supplies if you want to play with friends. This is fun. You can customize a banner for your base, which I haven't done. And you can customize what helmets you want your troops to wear. Helmets we give, and you can get certain helmets which give them bonuses as well. And you can choose what colour and what uniform colour they want to wear. You can also buy some more uniform colours. That's about it really. And you get boosters now and then. Which you get free boosters, so I wouldn't bother by buying any. They're always giving you free boosters. Like I said. And that's basically how this whole thing goes. And I'll try attacking a harder player just to see. You can throw details on the players, like that's what troops he has. There you go. He had 3 tents, 6 sniper tower, bunkers no, aircraft character, anti-aircraft gun 5. So he's a, and those are the different base bonuses he has. And then you have someone like this with a really hard base. So I will attempt that. I will probably get slaughtered. I'll attempt doing this really hard player. So I'll show you the difference in power levels. You can randomly select cards, or you can do it manually. I'm gonna do it manually because there's certain cards I want to take. There we go. So I am probably going to get my ass kicked. Every time you level up you get the bonuses as well. And you get more, as you said, base points and things. I'm fighting against a PC player. As I like to do, I like to send out a wave of scouts. More meat for the grind, as they say. And you can see from his buildings and things, this is how he set his base up. He, like I said, he will probably wipe the floor with me because he's a lot higher level than I am. He has a lot, his base is a lot more upgraded than mine. And his troops are his troops are a lot higher level than my troops are as well. So yeah, my troops will probably get rinsed. As you can see, it's given me a lot more time to do this base. Quite a big attacking force. My favourite troops in this game is the flamethrowers. I love my flamer boys. back to regroup a bit. Yeah, I'm getting absolutely rinsed. I said I was. This is a lot out of my league. Yeah, I'm not gonna do this. That's basically the game. I think I covered everything I can think of. Yeah. Oh yeah, and the other good thing about it is when people attack your base, you can actually, see it. I got some defeats and mostly I got quite a lot of victories. Mostly people have a very hard time attacking my base, but you get the option of retaliating on them. And if you you have an option to review their attack, like what they attack with, to actually find out what they did. To actually find out where your weaknesses in your base are, which is quite a nice thing. It's not like them games that actually says, oh, you won, oh, you've lost. On the victory, you can actually see how you won or how you lost and what tactics that player used to defeat you, and where your weaknesses in the base, where your weaknesses in your base are and everything. Like he's a PC player who attacked me. Example. There you go. Give you a quick example. And that's Guns Up. I hope this has enticed you to give this game a try. Try. It's a free-to-play game, so you've got nothing to lose. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this review, and I'll catch you next time.